We are in downtown Toronto getting set for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Jay Happ gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Jay Happ, big, tall guy, about 6'4", 215 pounds. Has really put things together. Not overpowering, but pinpoint control. Reminds me a lot of former AL Cy Young Award winner Cliff Lee. Control with really good stuff, good fastball, good changeup, and his curveball is getting a lot better.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Yankees. Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Here it comes. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. The 1-0 home. And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Fouled off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting second baseman, number 25.
Coming to the plate now, number 25. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, 2 gone. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting more, but that's a win. If you can put the ball in play your first big league AB, and you're able to get that adrenaline and the nerves out of you, that's a win right there.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Giro, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So stepping in, Kevin Pilar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Pilar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. First home run of the campaign for him as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Well, after a long winter and a grueling spring, everyone is anxious to get the season started. But to start it off with a home run, there's no better way to get your campaign underway. He was rounding the bases thinking, hey, this is going to be a good year.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. No balls and one strike. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. Sanchez has it. They'll throw down to first, one away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. High and deep to right center. Judge racing back to the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back. No double play.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, John Hervis Solarte.
In now, Hervis Solarte. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball that just misses inside. Severino has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. And the throw to first ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting fifth, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Next for New York, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch fouled away. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
The 1-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike three.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike three. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Missed with a slider. The 2-0 on the way. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
Here's Randall Grichuk trying to make it a 2-0 ball game by bringing home that runner from third. First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
Great job to cash in following that leadoff triple. Infield's back, so you just want to make sure you get it on the ground, and that's an easy RBI.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Previous history with Luis Severino. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra base.
Russell Martin now. He's running. Tulowitzki, base runner at first with 1 out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. And he puts it on the ground to second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. In past meetings with Jay Happ, he has 9 base hits in 30 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Now here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. And an offline throw, but boy, look at him stretch out and keep the foot on the bag. Great concentration there for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brandon Drury. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is Travis on to first, and Haps rolling now, 2 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First delivery to him on the way. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Hicks is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hicks, 28 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
3-1 now. Number 25 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bird stands at second with 2 gone. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Digging in to try it again, number 25. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Travis has a play, and that retires the side. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Toronto leads this one 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Devin Travis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 2-0 count. The pitch. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ripped down the first base line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Donaldson has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Justin Smoke. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. One out and a runner on second base. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
There's a changeup down in the zone. Not a bad pitch, but with two strikes, not the kind of pitch you're looking for. 0-1 or 0-2.
Sometimes you got to scramble those, Danny. It's a testament to all the work he's been putting in underneath in the tunnel, staying through the baseball.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte, and he fouls this one off. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. The 0-2 pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be two. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 3 innings complete. The Jays lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge. First time up, he went down looking.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Ready for another chance, Giancarlo Stanton. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So striding in, Gary Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1. Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone, get himself back in this count.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
The left fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Gregorius over at second. Gardner on at first with 2 down. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Looking to minimize the damage here. On a line, that's a base hit. Now a long throw home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Row, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Strike one to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Sliders in for a strike.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Teoscar Hernandez set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you could see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Wind up and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Gregorius has it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
As he rips it on the ground to second.
Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 3-2. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll start off the fifth in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And a fastball just a bit up. Now the 1-0. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, number 25.
Digging in once again, number 25. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Pilar. He can't get there as it falls in. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 25 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game.
Ball.
3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
And there he goes towards second. Fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. On the move again from first. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
The batter, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Two down, runners at first and second. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Two out, bases loaded. And he misses 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
The 2-1 home. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as the lead will change hands now at 4-3.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Swung on, missed, 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
Popped high in the air. Donaldson is calling for it, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees lead this one 4-3. Russell Martin now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Catcher, Russell Martin.
First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate, 1-2 now. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. The 2-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Ready for another shot now, Kevin Pillar. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Pillar, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And there goes Pillar. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
That very well could have been a hit-run play, but that pitch was so far out of the zone, it really made it hard for the hitter to make any contact. Kind of left his teammate hung out to dry.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Score holds at 4-3. Ryan Tepera takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 52, Ryan Tepera.
Digging in and looking for more, Brendan Drury. He singled his last time up.
Brandon Drury.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. And they are able to get the out at first, but more importantly, let's hope he's okay on the mound. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Ready for another shot now, Greg Bird. He went down on strikes last time up. First offering on its way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Tepera, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And he fouls this one off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. One and two, here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. He stays alive, still 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
The batter, center fielder.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Aaron Hicks. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
There's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. Line hard to center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
Now batting, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 25. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. 1-1 is a sinker in the dirt. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. The 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. One-0 count. Here it is. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Swing and a miss as he went after the slider there, and that'll run the count full. And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Riding in once again, Giancarlo Stanton, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Trying to keep the score where it is, and the pitch. Trying to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. So a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Judge at second. Stanton at first. 2 out in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Martin is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Blue Jays 3. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now Donaldson with a drive. That's well hit to deep left field. Gone! Solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now.
Justin Smoke.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, designated hitter, Yangervis Solarte.
Digging in to try it again, Yangervis Solarte. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bounce to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
At the plate, Teoscar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a slider. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1 home. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Didi Gregorius.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pilar coasts under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready once again, Brandon Drury. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 home. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 5-4. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Now here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Roy Tulowitzki.
With 1 away, that'll bring in the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. High and deep to right center. Judge going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Russell Martin now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 home to Martin. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Digging in now for the Yankees, Greg Bird. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
Nope.
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Now the 2-0. Is on a line to left center, and it's going to fall. A base hit. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And in a 5-4 game, let's give you a look at the starter comparison to see how these two guys stack up against one another. Now at the plate, number 25. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So having collected hits number 1 and 2 of his career, he's got to be happy with his performance so far in his debut.
Oh, he's ecstatic, Matty. The thing you want to prove to yourself is that you belong at the big league level, and that's exactly what he did today. Putting 2 quality ABs out there for knocks. He'll get in the car today with a nice smile on his face.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Richard over to his left. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 on its way. Pitch swung on and missed. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays 4. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Last time through was a base hit. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right
now. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
1-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 and 2.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Kevin Pillar becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Devin Travis. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Right side. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hicks going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Danny Barnes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And that one just missed outside. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
In now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Way in front of a great slider that time. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Two and 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. There's the knee-high pitch that catches the zone. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and it looked like he lost the grip there as it's past Martin all the way to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Sanchez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Next for New York, Brett Gardner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. This is hit on the ground but foul. And no swing apparently. Ball one.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's now 7-4. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Brandon Drury is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Roll, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Roll, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. One last shot for the Jays coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays 4. Aroldis Chapman comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Justin Smoke will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Lays off 2-2 now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now on 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
This is line to left. Gardner is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box now, Yangervis Solarte.
As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center.
Hicks is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
7-4 the final finish today. New York used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Luis Severino earns his first win of the season. Aroldis Chapman earns the save out of the bullpen, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon, first for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.